one of those leaders joins us now. Robert White, member of the D.C. City Council. Welcome, sir. So what are you trying to do here? It's always a tricky situation the way Washington, D.C. Relates to the federal government. What do you think is going to happen?
Look, it is a tricky situation. Folks should know that D.C., this funding is not federal funding. It's D.C. taxpayer money. That Congress is trying to cut us back to fiscal year 24 like an agency, but we operate like a state. We have schools, we have roads, we have police, we have first responders. And if the Senate doesn't change what the House did, we are going to have to cut jobs overnight, cut contracts overnight, lose teachers, lose police officers. That's not fair. Now, we saw what happened with USAID, what's happening with Department of Education. Now we'll see the same thing in D.C. government.
So what are they saying, or why are they saying they need to do it? Here's the Republican congressman, Oklahoma, Tom Cole, making that argument. Listen.
Not substantive changes at all in terms of what D.C. gets. It's time to move on. And again, we've not taken anything out of there that substantively that affects the day-to-day operation of municipal services here. Again, we just don't see it the way you do, that this is somehow some big hit.
Or not the way you do either, right? So you're saying it is. So what would actually happen? He says there's no substance to it. Nothing really big is going to be affected.
Well, I mean, that's just factually wrong. This isn't spinning. It's not partisan. The reality is that we will have to cut $1.1 billion out of our city budget in the middle of our fiscal year. You cannot do that without layoffs. You cannot do that without ending contracts. And so there's ignorance on how this is going to impact DC. I don't know if it's malicious, willful, unknowing. Really doesn't matter to the district residents. What does matter is that the Senate fix this before they pass the CR.
Is it reviving a D.C. statehood debate, or?
Well, as I try to get into Senate offices and run down staffers on the Senate side, it is a reminder of why we need senators. There's no one to offer the D.C. amendment that has D.C. as its first priority. And that's what we need, and that's what we deserve. In the meantime, we need the Senate to do what's right for 700,000 American citizens who should not be caught up in a federal fight with our local taxpayer money that will be locked in a bank as we have to fire D.C. employees. That is not fair to the district residents.
We will see. Last we heard from the Democratic side, they might not have the votes on this, so we'll see that. Well, of course, that could change. Everything seems to. Robert White, D.C. City Council, thanks for coming on with us. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.